Hello everyone and welcome to the third edition of our meetings over science news from this week. Today we'll look at a story published once again in Chemical and Engineering News, which looks at the global shipping industry and its environmental impacts. A lot of the goods that we receive and a lot of the materials that are used in their productions are being shipped overseas with ships. About 80 to 90% actually is being shipped in this way, representing about 11 billion tons of goods being shipped every year by a fleet of 100,000 large ships. These ships consume 300 million tons of fuel every year and produce 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide, representing roughly 3% of the carbon dioxide emitted yearly from human activities. The fuel that these ships use is heavy fuel oil. It is one of the heavier fractions obtained from the fractional distillation of crude oil after removal of the lighter fractions such as petrol for cars, jet fuel, and lubricating oils. This fuel provides a lot of energy per unit of weight, but it also leads to significant pollution beyond the emissions of carbon dioxide, especially emissions of particulate matter and oxides of sulfur and nitrogen. Therefore, the shipping industry is looking for ways of fueling their ships with alternative fuels such as liquefied nitrogen gas, ammonia, or hydrogen. Many different factors need to be considered as these new energy sources are being tested out. One of them is shown here. That is the factor of the volume that is of the fuel that is needed to propel these ships. As we can see, liquefied natural gas is one of these options, and in fact it is gaining significant traction as one of these alternative sources being adopted by an increasing number of ships, both already being installed and being planned to be installed in the future. The use of liquefied natural gas leads to significant reductions in those classes of pollutants that we mentioned before, that is in fine particles, oxides of sulfur and oxides of nitrogen. Despite the progress that has been made, further work needs to be carried out so that other options to make the operations of this global fleet of ships becomes even greener, with the use of perhaps fuel cells or lithium-ion batteries, as is exemplified in this picture. Therefore, I would like to thank you for coming to watch here today, and I'm looking forward to meeting you again next time.